Hey guys, it's me, Cruel, back again with another reaction video on this channel, and today we have Deep Dive episode 23, and this is the first time I switch artists from Girls' Day that I just finished in the first 22 episodes, now to the second artist, a male one, and this is Taeyang from Big Bang, and he won the poll. I can also show you that he actually won the poll. Here is the overview, over 700 votes, thank you so much for voting. It was a quite close race between 2PM and Taeyang. I was looking forward to all of these 5 artists, so I didn't really mind who won. The one I knew the most about, I guess, was BAP. And yeah, I know 1 or 2 Taeyang songs, I guess. I've reacted to Eyes Nose Lips somewhat recently, a few months ago or so, maybe a year ago. I don't even remember quite clearly. But I will do a re-reaction to that when I come to the point. But first, I'm gonna explain this whole setup and myself. Hi, if you're new here to this channel, I'm Cruel. I react to K-pop every single day. So if you want to see more, you can follow my channel or like this video if you like it. And on top of that, I will quickly explain what Deep Dive is. It's basically just a series I react to every single Monday. An artist that you guys voted for in the community tab. As you just saw, Taeyang won this one. And I'm going in order from his first song till his latest song. And I will just be, completely dissecting everything. I will try to learn everything about him and just kind of completely dive deep. That's why it's called Deep Dive, into his art and into this artist, right? So it's much easier for soloist, of course, because I don't have to learn the faces. It's literally just one person. But yeah, the first one is My Girl from still Big Bang. It's on the first album as far as I know. This is from 2009, so 12 years old now. Also from August, so yeah, 12 years old. And we're gonna do 2 things before we get started with this music video reaction. Actually 3. The first thing is quick shout out to my Patreon lineup of August. Thank you so much. Special shout out goes out to Fototheatner, Miss Ribbons, and Reezy Roller. Thank you. And now 2 more things until we start with the music video, and I'm gonna make the screen like this. First, I want to kind of give an introduction to Taeyang and read the profile on K-Profile, a little bit. So I don't really know much about him, that's why. So let's do that. Taeyang. His real name is Youngbae, Dong Youngbae. Okay. I think I knew that because I watched 21 TV season 1, and Big Bang had a lot of appearances there. I think I recognize Youngbae, like they called themselves by their real names, right? He's the main vocal and main dancer. That's pretty crazy. Of Big Bang, of course. Main dancer too, wow, okay. He is a 1988 liner, so by debut here, 2009, he was gonna be 21, right? If I calculate correctly. Yeah, I think so. So now that makes him 33. That's pretty crazy. 33. So yeah, he is Korean. He's pretty tall, 174. I think that's pretty tall. I would say so. He has a Twitter. That's funny. Did not know he has a Twitter. Oh, does he use this? Kind of. Kind of just reposts his Instagram stuff. So I guess not really. I know he has an Instagram. He's like one of the most followed ones, right? Okay, let's go through some facts. I'm just gonna skim them and read some that I find interesting. If you can read them yourselves as well. You play the piano. That's pretty cool. He knows DJing since he was 12, since they were training together. Oh wow, okay. They prepared 6 years together to debut as a hip-hop duo, GDYB, but the plan changed and 3 more members have been added. Huh. His first kiss was in the music video for his first solo single, My Girl, which we're gonna watch today. Okay, that's his first kiss. Sheesh. Once he went on a blind date with Girls' Generation's Yuri, they remained friends. That's random, but really cool. Taeyang and Min Hyo-rin married in 2018, before his enlistment. And he enlisted in March 2018. He discharged in November 2019. Oh, I remember, didn't people say after he came out that Big Bang might come back now? And it never happened till now? It's bad, man. Min Hyo-rin. Is she an idol too or something? Oh, she's an actress, okay. And she's pretty, holy shit. Good for you, Taeyang. Okay, that's about it. I guess his ideal type, it's really long. Let's just read it. This question has been asked too many times. Who's your ideal type in the entertainment business? I don't really have one, that's the truth. When reporters ask me about my ideal type, I can't answer them accurately. Even though there have been girls that I've really liked, I haven't thought about any of them being my ideal type, just by judging from appearances, because it's different every time. That's very true, I agree with that. There's no reason to complicate things any further. I agree with this for sure. But there's always preferences. It's just you don't want to pinpoint it on one specific, but there's preferences for sure. I would think. Well, but yeah, he now is married, so I think that's an old answer, I guess. And then also I want to talk about this. This is his discography. Jesus, I can't talk today. And I believe these are all of his songs. So this is about like 12 to 13 songs or so. And then he also had 2 promotional singles. I'm gonna do those as well, probably if they have music videos, depending on, I don't know yet. Maybe some of the collabs, I don't know about that. And then I will have to see if there's anything else I can react to. But yeah, it's about probably 15 episodes, I'm assuming, that we're gonna have with Taeyang. And then on top, it actually told me that his first single was My Girl on the Big Bang album. So that's pretty good to know, because it was actually... Oh, it's also in here, never mind. This is also a 2006 song, actually, not a 2009. It was just re-uploaded in 2009 on the YouTube channel, I assume. Okay, that's also good to know, meaning that he is actually, what? 18 here. Okay, let's go. 18 and his first kiss. So who's the actress that he kissed? I wonder. Very soft vocal, didn't expect that. Because it gives me like Chris Brown vibes a little bit. I don't want to, you know, really compare anyone to Chris Brown because he's a trash human. But musically, I'm talking musically only, right? So please don't get offended by that. It reminds me of Chris Brown a little bit, the way he sings and dances from what I know from him, right? I've seen Good Boy once and like years ago, and obviously Ice Nose Lips, so those 2, and I guess some Big Bang songs. And yeah, I just expected him to be a bit more raspy and forward with his voice, but he isn't so far in the song. Very delicate vocal, but for sure R&B vibe, which I expected. He does not look like 18, by the way. I mean, I guess he looks young a bit. It's a good style though. Oh, you just know this woman is older than 18. Wow. He's good though, vocally. I love these little, you know, this like this. Is this even ad-libs? I don't know, but I love these little filler things that some singers do, and I feel like it's much more a thing in hip-hop and in R&B, of course. It's just kind of originated from that scene, so I assume that's why. I see it more in that as well. It's not really that often done in pop music and pop musicians. That's what I wanted to say. But he does it, and I like that a lot. It's just, it's atmospheric. I like it. Oh shit. I'm gonna scan the comments later to see who this is. Maybe anybody posted it. Nice. I don't know if this is the song production or really his way of singing, but it almost sounds like he is not even putting in half of his power of voice, and he's almost swallowing a lot of his words he is singing. So it's kind of like he's withholding himself from having more power. So kind of like stylistic choice-wise, maybe he wants to sound this way for the song. Or it's just a production. I mean, it's a 2006 song, so this is literally 15 years old. Maybe it's just a production. I can assume it is. But yeah, honestly, it's really good, and it's pretty sexy too, not gonna lie. Just from the sound of it already. Remember his first kiss, by the way. And one can assume they filmed this multiple times. Just to make sure they got a good shot, of course. So he probably kissed her multiple times. I mean, he probably has to practice it as well to get comfortable, you know? Being a first kisser, and then also with a stranger, I assume. She's doing well though. She looks very comfortable here. He's so into it. Is he rapping? Or is this GD and TOP coming in for that? Ah. Yeah, pretty sure it is GD on the left, TOP on the right. 2006 Big Bang, man. They're so teenager. It's so funny. Like, especially GD looks so young here, Jesus, but they're still cool. Oh shit. In the middle of the street too. Oh, there we go. Oh, this high note. Wow, you put everything in there. He's getting way more powerful towards the middle to end section of the song, by the way. I really appreciate how the vocal progression like works in the song. Oh, there we go. He's literally doing nothing though. What is this kiss? Come on, Taeyang. Like, he's literally just laying there and letting it happen. Come on, man. He looks very vulnerable in this though. Like, he looks actually kind of scared, and I think that's pretty normal for a first kiss scene, especially if you're being filmed. And like this is a high pressure situation, right? And literally an attractive woman is lying on you as well. So this is a high pressure situation for someone like him, 18 years old as well. So I can see that, but come on, man, do something. Wow, she's going in though. I love her. Look at him still having eyes closed, and she's like smiling, and like she knows it's kind of cute and also funny in a way, you know, for him to be so innocent. And like, I feel her here. Wait, is he dead? Oh, he was sleeping. Wait, what? Oh, was he sleeping? Is that kind of how they explain that he didn't do anything? Is that really it? So, he thought he was dreaming, I assume, but he did not dream. Is that kind of what they were going for? I wonder. That's kind of hilarious. Like, they have this kind of embarrassing and awkward moment of him not being able to kiss because he never did. So he doesn't really know how it works. And then they just make a scenario where he just doesn't have to do anything. Like, the scenario is, oh, I was sleeping, I couldn't react. I couldn't interact with the kiss, I guess. Oh, that's funny, actually. That's really funny. Okay, that is Taeyang's, aka Big Bang's My Girl. So it's pretty much Taeyang's solo with a GD and TOP rap section in the bridge, which I find really cool that they put it in there, so that added something spicy to the song that also broke everything and kind of threw you off and then threw you back into the ballad from Taeyang, right? So it's just really, really well done, honestly. I just think it's a good choice. And yeah, what I will do, by the way, is I will always, I'm thinking about it right now, so maybe you can give me feedback, but I'm thinking if I should make a Taeyang only playlist. I have one for G-Dragon, because I've reacted a few songs from him, so I think it makes sense to just make one. But if I make one, that would mean that in the comment section of these deep dive videos, I will always post 3 playlists, right? Not 2. Because 2 are a given, I will always post the deep dive and the Big Bang playlists. because Big Bang playlist also includes all of the solos, right? But then I guess I will also post the Taeyang one. So I don't know if that's too much, right? I usually do that because then people that only want to see the Taeyang ones can click on the Taeyang playlist. People that want to see all of my Big Bang reactions can click on the Big Bang one. People that want to see all of my deep dive reactions, that includes now also Girls' Date I did before this, can click on that playlist. So I don't know, I think it makes sense to just do another one for Taeyang and post all three. But you can let me know about feedback. I will just do it for now and then maybe delete the Taeyang one later if I think it's not necessary, or if you guys say it's not necessary, that I have two for Big Bang and for Taeyang. But yeah, let's talk about my girl for a quick second until we end this first episode for Taeyang's journey. It starts in 2006, so that's pretty crazy. I initially thought it was 2009 since the upload date on YouTube, but no, it's not. That also explains why it only has 1.7 million views, right? Also, I'm now subscribed to Big Bang. Wasn't before, I guess. Weird. Yeah, so let me actually count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13 songs are on this list, at least, for a lead single, and then there's 2 more promotional singles. So as I said, 15 is a good number you can expect me to react to, right? 15 episodes of Deep Dive, 15 weeks of Taeyang reactions. And I think my girl was really good. Definitely old, you can tell it's like a mid-2000 R&B influenced song. But I really liked that time, and I really liked R&B, especially in that time. So I listened to a lot of Justin Timberlake, Timbaland, Nelly Furtado, and stuff like that, Sometimes Chris Brown at the time as well, in mid-2000s. So I actually really, really liked this type of sound they went for here. And initially, when I started the video, like these scenes where they walk on the streets, and it's kind of like a little bit rainy in the street, like they really wanted to have this street and almost ghetto vibe. Not ghetto in per se ghetto, I don't want to downplay that, but they wanted this like streetwear street style, this grungy style, I guess. They wanted to always have that in those music videos, and it just kind of reminded me of Hyuna's Change, which was her debut song in 2008, I believe it was. So, or 9 maybe. That was also kind of like that, so I just thought of that. It was kind of funny to me that, like, I guess early second gen or late first gen. I don't know if 2006 is already second gen. Actually, I don't know. I think that's probably still a late first gen, right? I don't know where the actual second gen starts, to be honest. But yeah, it's kind of like in between those two things, right? Late first gen, early second gen, where this is like a very popular thing, the street and grunge style. So I found that to be super interesting. His vocals were great. They progressed throughout the song. Really, really liked his powerful vocals at the end, but also really liked his sexy and smooth and like very effortless vocals in the beginning section of the song. Found the rap part to be super successful. I find the video, of course, to be cool, but also maybe simple. I don't know. I don't have the subtitles, so I'm not 100% sure what he said. But I think it was very obvious that he's literally just talking about my girl and kind of like saying what probably she means to him and what he would do for her and stuff like that. I'm assuming it's like a very simple song, I think. It's his solo debut and he's 18. Like, what can you expect though, right? But I don't know. That's, I guess, a guess I have, just judging from the music video and what I've heard, but I've never read the subtitles, the lyrics, so I would not 100% know. If you want me to, or want to educate me on the lyrics and what it means, and what like the idea behind the song was, maybe you can let me know in the comment section. But yeah, that is episode 1 per se from the Taeyang journey, episode 23 from my whole deep dive journey. Again, I will keep going with this, after Taeyang is done, I will post another poll for a female artist again, then for male artist, female, and so on. I will always switch along, so that's a thing I want to do. And yeah, thanks so much for watching this week's episode. See you back again in episode 24, I think it is, yeah, for the next Taeyang solo next Monday, or in another reaction video, or here on YouTube, or over my Patreon, which you can find, by the way, on my website, kultimo.com, or also in the description of every video. Have a nice day, and peace.